This man built a time machine, and it actually worked. During the late 1800s in Toontown, Delaware, an inventor named Kirk Lazarus began the construction of a secret contraption inside his home basement. For years, he studied as a physicist at university and became very interested in time travel and believed it was possible. And in the year 1873, he completed the project and decided to test it out on his friend named Justin Time. At the time, just wanted to help his friend out and didn't realize what was to come. Once Kirk activated the machine, the whole room lit up, and when he came back to his senses, Justin was gone. Years would go by and Kirk kept the incident a secret until the year 1885, when he read a newspaper article about a research team finding the frozen remains of a man in Antarctica. But the odd thing to the researchers was that the body was carbon dated to be over 10,000 years old, but the frozen man was wearing 1800s-style clothing. Kirk realized that was more than likely Justin, so he would come forward and tell the public that his time machine worked. Unfortunately for Kirk, the authorities would end up raiding his house, but before they could reach him, he used the time machine on himself and disappeared. Kirk was never seen again, but many people believed he traveled back 5,000 years to the pyramids because there are several hieroglyphs that resemble Kirk's appearance.
Shalom, all of my bro stars and my sis stars of the Starseed United allies and friends. I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Abracadabra. I'm off today. I usually babysit on Wednesdays. I still get my videos done, but since I'm off, I just got some more divine intel that we're going to deal with because we are the guardians of the gate. Ooh, let me drink some water. My mouth is dry. Ooh. So, we are the guardians of the gate and the doors. And we protect against theft of timelines and destinies. And we were called in this particular timeline to do just that. So, in the beginning of this video, I showed you where a man built a contraption and he actually he sent his assistant. His assistant ended up in Antarctica. He was there for 10,000 years because they moved into a timeline 10,000 years ago. And so then they wanted to capture him because, he was controlling time. So he put himself in the machine and he ended up in ancient Egypt, and you see he's on the hieroglyphics. Somewhere somebody found him on hieroglyphics. So he was actually able to pull it off. So our fathers in Kemet, in Tasseti, in Egypt, they left us a clue that one day these serpent seeds was going to learn how to jump timelines. So now I told you guys, open your eyes, Starseed United, and know that technology is ancient. Technology was created by our Father. There's nothing new under the sun. This technology that he learned, it had to be one of them damn traitors. Wicked Atlantean to give him such technology in the 1800s. So now today, we have CERN. Same thing. They're trying to steal a timeline. They're trying to do that butterfly effect. Just like in Back to the Future, how Biff became president. That's just like Donald Trump. So they've been messing around, jumping timelines to try to steal our destiny. Not this time. It didn't work. You know why? Because we were on it. I mean to tell you, mother, I just do whatever my mother tells me to do. I don't care how strange and weird it is. I'm going to do it. And my guess is that contraption over there at CERN, they might have another one. I don't know. But I know CERN is trying to, steal destinies as well. So we're going to look at Project Looking Glass. Project Looking Glass refers primarily to a persistent, speculative conspiracy theory. We know about those conspiracy theories alleging a covert government, military, or black project technology designed to view, stimulate, or manipulate future events, alternate timelines, and probably outcomes. Often described as a time viewer or a device using advanced exotic physics, allegedly involving argon gas, quartz crystal, and AI. The myth suggests it was used by elite groups to control political or social outcomes. Alleged capabilities and purpose. Time viewing. The core claim is the ability to see into the future or view alternative realities, functioning as a supercharged forecasting engine. Reality manipulation. Some narratives claim the technology can lock in or influence specific desired timelines. Strategic control. The alleged purpose is to gain advanced knowledge of world events for geopolitical or economic advantages. Yep, they have been using this magic on us. They say it's a conspiracy theory. Everything that they strongly do not want people to believe or look into. They call it a conspiracy theory, but we can see now that I'll say 99.9% of those conspiracy theories are no longer theories, but they are the truth. And so our forefathers left us a clue that these bastards would be able to play with time. They'd be able to go and see what's in the future. They'd be able to go to the future. Well, they don't belong in our future. No, they don't belong in our destiny. And the forefathers wanted us to know that time travel is weird and what they wanted to do with it. So, Starseed United, I'm so proud of this work. I'm so proud of this mission. I told you when they was activating CERN on that solar eclipse that Mother told me that was the Messiah's coronation in the stars. The Father was honoring his son Adam in the stars. So while they were activating CERN, I didn't even know they were activating it. But at the same time that they were activating, I was giving praise to Adam. I was sending frequencies into the ethers and into the quantum field with my pan drum, singing, talking to Adam, giving him honor. Yes, honey. So whatever they did, they haven't had anybody to affect their works. So they've been maintaining the timeline. But now everything they do backfires. Yeah, because it's magic against magic, and this shit is very magical. And once you know that the Father created technology, you know that the Atlanteans exist. Their little hocus pocus can be reversed because of the power and authority in our kingdom. The Father owns technology. All we have to do is talk to him. Yeah, but see, this time, when they looked into the future, what in the hell did they see? I saw a sister, and I'm going to play a voice recording of her because she breaks down what time it is now, and she makes you question in your mind, what did they see?
Exactly did they see? When it comes to Project Looking Glass, the question isn't, is it real or was it real? The question is, what did they see? I really want y'all to think about this. If they saw a future that was in their favor, do y'all think they will be going so hard with the distractions, the chaos, the fear? trying to keep people confused, angry, and afraid. Now, just hypothetically speaking, if there was such a tool that they had that they could peek inside different timelines, looking at different probabilities or outcomes, whatever you want to call it, if they did have this tool, right, then ask yourself seriously, if the future looks so good, why are they so panicked right now? Why does the present look like this right now? Why would the distractions be so loud? Why would the fear campaigns be back to back? Why would the emotional manipulation be so constant that people cannot sit in silence long enough without reaching for their screen? You don't flood the room with noise unless you're trying to cover up something pretty real. As I mentioned time and time before, the moment collective awareness or consciousness rises, here comes more distractions. More storylines, more headlines, more fear, more propaganda, panic, more chaos, more pick a side type of energy. The most baffling part is how people fall for this every single time. I'm not gonna lie, I used to think it was because people were pretty stupid, but I'm starting to realize it's because people are overstimulated. Distracted mind is the easiest mind to steer. Let's say hypothetically they looked into the glass into one of these timelines or multiple timelines and realized this shit is not gonna go the way y'all think, and they actually lost their grip. What I imagine that they saw was people stopped outsourcing their authority and their energy. Remember when I told y'all they need the energy of fear circulating so they can feed off of it? We're talking about otherworldly beings now. These same otherworldly beings that implanted this worship gene, so now we have worshiping system. In the timeline they looked into, there's no more of that. Also see where people stop needing permission to think. People stop being so easy to program. Do y'all know how panicked they would be if that's exactly what they saw? If they did see that, the response wouldn't be peace now, would it? It would be intensity, much like what we're seeing right now. It would most definitely be accelerated, and it will be distractions stacked like pancakes. Does that sound familiar? Bottom line is, if they were winning, they wouldn't be rushing. This is why most of us in the community that's been knowing this for a long time has said their time is up. This is what I need people to understand. Fear is not just an emotion. That shit is a frequency. Anger is most definitely not just a feeling. That is fuel. Fusion is not an oops. That shit is a strategy. Keep people in survival mode. They don't create. They don't feel like they can build. They don't organize, and they for damn sure don't remember who they are, and that's the point. Instead, they just react. Reaction is the prison, to be honest. Creation is the escape. 1 week it's this crisis, next week it's this scandal, it's a new enemy over here, a new debate over this way. And let's not forget the new end of the world countdown every other damn month. You no longer need chains when they can keep your ass entertained. Let's just zoom out for a second. Because what if the whole reason they're doing what they're doing is not because they're powerful? What if it's because they're actually losing control? When people start waking up, of course their old tactics stop working. You can't shame people back to sleep forever. You can't scare people into obedience forever. For sure can't distract people once they start noticing that pattern. You're done for. They know once you see the pattern, you become harder to program. This is why I tell y'all learn symbolism. Symbolism is for the righteous. So again, hypothetically speaking, if they saw something in their favor, they'd be real quiet. They'd actually be chilling. Feel stable. But if perhaps they saw a timeline where humanity actually broke the spell, of course you're going to see exactly what we're seeing right now. The fact that they're trying so hard is the evidence that something is absolutely shifting. What did they see that made them panic? That's all I want to know. Put in them comments and let me know your thoughts. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Our Holy Mother is truly talking to her children and made this message go throughout the ethers. They see something. I know what they see. They see our glorious destiny coming to pass in the very near future. Oh, they tried everything, didn't they? Well, my father, he created time. I told you guys, time is technological. So I could see them hacking into time, but that doesn't mean that they're the authority over time. Yeah, that doesn't mean that they're an authority over time now. That came to an end. The last time they activated CERN and they saw the future, And it doesn't look too good for them. All of their CERN hocus pocus and technology is not working. Why? Because we had some holy ones. I'm sure during that eclipse, it wasn't just me. It could have been, I don't know. But I know I was on duty. And I know because I was on duty, putting into the quantum field blessings on Adam and his return and him saving this world, saving humanity. That went into the quantum field, honey. So whatever they put in there was rejected. It was rejected. Adam has returned. Ibrahim Traore's here. They tried to assassinate him 20 times plus. And they just can't do it. No. Again, word technology. Father, don't let him harm a hair on his head, which they couldn't anyway, even if I didn't say it, because he's the Son of the Most High. Yeah. All praises to the Most High. We have been on it. They are in horror right now. Yes, they are. They are in horror. We look to the hills, from where our help cometh from. It cometh from the Lord, who maketh the heaven and the earth and time, the creator of time. That's who we look to, Father. A guy named Lazarus, no doubt the synagogue of Satan. We see that he built that contraption so that they could jump timelines, so that they can affect the timelines. Yep, and they have been maintaining those timelines with technology and a bunch of hocus pocus. And I want to give thanks to our ancestors, our fathers in Kemet, that left us a clue that they would be able one time to be able to hack into time. Yeah, I'm sure, Father, that you put some controls on it. And Father, if they try to affect our timeline in any kind of way, if they do anything, if they make any kind of move, an emergency move, to jump a timeline or affect our timeline, Father, I ask that they get stuck in that dimension that you created for them. Send them straight there. Abracadabra. Enough is enough, Father. Wow, we didn't even know, Father. We were so asleep. We didn't know. They called everything, all of our suspicions, conspiracy theories. And I thank you for bringing the truth out. And because they're panicking so much, ooh, Father, I know we already won our destiny. We claimed our destiny. We proclaimed our destiny. We declared our destiny. All in your holy courts. And all the blessings that follow our identity. We claim that too. The identity of your children. We want our identity in all of the blessings that was stolen from us while they cheated. And here's another case of them cheating. Look at what they did, Father. They just cheat with every single last thing they do. They just cheat. In some kind of way, I guess it was a wicked Atlantean that was a traitor that gave them that technology. Oh, Father. Cheating. Again, like Mother always told me, she said, all I have to do is see it and say it. And I rebuked them for, cheating in timelines and robbing us of our destiny thus far. Yeah, I rebuke you, Hashatan. You're not the creator of time. Time was created for you, to quarantine you from the universe. And your time is up. Father, they used up all that evil, and they're not necessary anymore. They are just no longer necessary any longer. And I see in our destiny that there will be no serpent seed on this planet nor in the universe to infect it with that evil virus of colonization. They're just wicked and no longer welcome here on this planet. Father, we thank you for all of this divine and all your divine answers, because they didn't steal the timeline. That's why they're panicking so much. They didn't steal it. Not this time. Because you sent your children, your holy warriors, to fight against them. Magic against magic. And our Holy Mother has given us the wisdom of how to fight them back. And I just want to thank you. Thank you. We won this time because of our connection with you. In the holy courts in Zion. The real Zionist. Yes, hallelujah. Starseed United, you know what to do. Give your Father praise and glory. Adore your beautiful mother. And pledge your allegiance to our big brother, the Messiah. The original King. The God of this earth. Abracadabra. That is the divine download that I have for you on this video. Yes, I'm just going to keep on talking, y'all. I'm going to keep on broadcasting, and you keep broadcasting in these ethers too, because truly the Father has wakened his children up, and we are writing the future. Yes, until the next judgment news, your big sister, Mahali Ra. So hoorah! The Hebrew Rose of Jericho. I am out. Shalom.